Carl, a quick turnaround, of course, until Saturday off the back of Wednesday's game. I know you mentioned after that recovery being the sort of key focus until then. So how have the last sort of couple of days been really off the back of that game?
Yeah, it's been good. The lads have recovered. They look sharp this morning. We had a really good session. Great intensity. The spirits were high. So yeah, we managed the load pretty well. Like I said, I still don't believe those games are ideal for us on a Wednesday, but we rotated the squad heavily, and the lads, like I said the other night, did a great job in coming in, and the work rate and the effort in the game was second to none, and then it allowed, obviously, lads who have played regular to get their feet up to a certain degree, and we've looked after them today. They've come in nice and sharp in preparation for tomorrow.
Yeah, and you mentioned spirits being high. I know it's been a little while since you've had a league game, so I imagine everyone really is just raring to go and get back into the league action, really, from that point of view.
100%. It does feel a long time since we were in the league, but it's been a valuable couple of weeks. We're just getting more familiar and getting back to the way we want them to play, the way they were so good prior to me coming in. We've sat today and watched a lot of the games from pre-season. Like, some of the level of play and the quality was incredible. So it's about trying to get that style and those ideas and that philosophy back into the playing style. And yeah, it's the boys are looking forward to going in action in that tomorrow.
Yeah, and with tomorrow's game at Fylde, of course, I suppose there may be not an unknown quantity, but a team who've had managerial changeover in the not too sort of recent memory. So how he's looking ahead to that tomorrow. I know fans always look at Fylde as a bit of a bogey team, but I imagine that in the dressing room it's not really ever thought of that way.
No, we haven't spoke about it, and we haven't referred to that at all. So we're not really concerned in terms of what's happened prior. We attack every game as well as we possibly can, regardless of the opposition or the history of it. It's a tough game. We know that. Kev's gone in. He's also had a couple of weeks to prepare. I think there's a couple of bodies went in. They'll be obviously disappointed with their last home result to Altrincham, but that just gives them more fire and more fuel to come out and really compete against us. So it's probably not a great time to play them in that respect, and we have to make sure that we are massively on our game and at our best to get anything out of it.
And I mean, off the back of Wednesday, obviously with a bit of a sort of changeover in terms of personnel, a little amongst the squad, have you got now sort of decisions to make and things to think about in terms of who does make the team tomorrow, I suppose?
Yeah, difficult decisions. Every manager says that's what they want, but in reality, it is very, very difficult to make those calls. But those are calls that have to be made, and I'll put a team out tomorrow that I believe can win the game, and that's what you can do, I suppose. But I think it is a reflection on how good the squad is, how good our players are, that I have such difficult moments in terms of when I'm sitting down and I'm looking at the team sheet. It really is a difficult task, and then we've got more players coming back over the coming weeks as well, which only strengthen the squad, which is great. So we're in a real good place in terms of what we've got to choose from.